Ever been stung by a bee? It hurts, doesn't it? Welcome to the world of insect bites, where the sting of the common bee sets the baseline for our pain scale. This tiny creature, barely a half-inch long, packs quite a punch. A bee's sting can cause immediate sharp pain, followed by a dull ache that can last for a few hours. Redness and swelling often accompany the pain, creating a hot, throbbing sensation at the site of the sting. But that's not all. For some unlucky individuals, a bee sting can trigger an allergic reaction, leading to symptoms such as difficulty breathing, swelling of the face or throat, and even anaphylaxis, a severe and potentially life-threatening response. So, how does the bee sting measure up against other insects? Well, you're about to find out. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos like this one. Fire ants are not named so for nothing. These pesky little creatures pack a punch that's truly out of proportion to their size. When a fire ant bites, it injects a venom that causes an intense burning sensation, akin to what one might imagine it feels like to be touched by a flame. And the pain doesn't stop there. The venom also triggers a physical reaction, leading to the formation of a painful, itchy blister. This blister, a telltale sign of a fire ant's fiery bite, can remain for several days, a constant reminder of your encounter with these fiery insects. While the pain of a fire ant bite is undeniably intense, it's typically not dangerous unless you happen to be allergic to their venom. In that case, a single bite can trigger a potentially life-threatening allergic reaction. If you think a fire ant bite is bad, just wait until you hear about the next insect on our list. The tiger mosquito may not pack a punch initially, but give it time. This tiny creature, smaller than a dime, has a knack for leaving a lasting impression. It's not its bite that you'll remember, it's the aftermath. The tiger mosquito's bite is subtle, almost like a whisper against your skin. You might not even realize it's happened until later. Then, the itch begins. It's not just any itch, it's an intense, maddening itch that seems to seep into your very bones. And it doesn't stop there. The bite area swells into large welts, more prominent than those left by your average mosquito. This reaction, a testament to the tiger mosquito's potent saliva, is a delayed response. It's as if the mosquito is playing a sneaky game, biting you without your knowledge, then leaving you to deal with the consequences later. It's not a bite you'd want to experience, but there are still more painful insect bites to come. Imagine being bitten by an insect that feeds on blood. That's the reality with horseflies. These large, agile creatures are notorious for their painful bites. Unlike mosquitoes, which pierce the skin with a needle-like mouthpart, horseflies cut into the skin, creating a small wound. This violent feeding method is what makes their bite especially painful. The sensation is often described as a sharp, burning pain, as if one's skin has been sliced with a razor. Following the bite, a red, painful mark typically appears. This can swell into a large red welt, and in some cases may even cause an allergic reaction. The pain and physical reactions caused by a horsefly bite can persist for several days, making it a truly unpleasant experience. But remember, they're not the only insects with a painful bite. We're not done yet. There are still more painful insect bites to talk about. The violin spider's bite is not just painful, it can also be deadly. Now, a statement that can send shivers down anyone's spine. Native to certain regions in the world, the violin spider is not an insect to be taken lightly. The bite from this spider, though initially not much more than a mild irritation, can escalate into something far more serious. The pain from a violin spider bite is often described as a burning sensation, similar to a wasp sting. However, it's not the pain that's the real concern. The venom of the violin spider contains a potent toxin that can cause necrosis, or the death of the skin and surrounding tissues. This necrosis can create an open wound that's to infection. The violin spider's bite, though rare, is a serious medical condition that requires immediate attention. So it's not just the creepiness of spiders that we need to worry about. And you thought spiders were just creepy, didn't you? If you're enjoying this video, consider subscribing to our channel. The Sety Fly doesn't just hurt when it bites, it can also make you very sick. This notorious pest, found in certain regions of Africa, takes a painful bite that leaves more than just a mark. Its bite can transmit a pathogen, causing a disease known as sleeping sickness. Now imagine a bite that not only causes you a sharp, sudden pain, but also has the potential to lead to severe neurological disorders. That's the Sety Fly for you. This small insect, about the size of a housefly, packs a punch far beyond its size. Its painful bite is just the beginning of the ordeal. That's because the Sety Fly is a vector for the parasite Trypanosoma brucei. This microscopic creature is the cause of sleeping sickness, a disease that can disrupt sleep patterns, cause mental confusion, and if left untreated, can be fatal. We're nearing the top of our list now. Are you ready for the next one? In some regions, the black mosquito's bite is more than just an annoyance. Unlike its common cousin, this mosquito's bite can cause more than just a temporary itch. The black mosquito is notorious for its painful bite, which inflicts a level of discomfort that surpasses the ordinary mosquito bite we're all familiar with. This is primarily due to a more potent injection of saliva that triggers our body's immune response. The aftermath is often an intense itch that can last for days, and a larger, more painful welt. This mosquito's bite is not to be taken lightly, as the itch and pain can lead to secondary infections if not properly cared for. So if you're planning to venture into areas where these pesky critters are known to reside, arm yourself with an effective insect repellent. We're almost at the end of our list. Can you guess what the next insect is? Ticks may not technically bite, but their feeding habits can still cause discomfort. These tiny creatures latch onto your skin and feed on your blood, a process that, though painless at first, can lead to irritation and redness. In fact, the longer they remain attached, the more severe these symptoms can become. Ticks are crafty. They're experts at finding the softest, most vulnerable parts of your body, where you're least likely to notice them. And while they're enjoying their meal, they're also potentially transmitting diseases. Lyme disease, for instance, is a common tick-borne illness that can cause a range of health issues if not promptly treated. So, while a tick's bite may not be painful in the traditional sense, the aftermath of their feeding can be quite uncomfortable and in some cases, even dangerous. And that, folks, was our countdown of the most painful insect bites. Stay safe out there and remember, it's not just the pain, it's also the potential diseases these insects can carry.